My goofy uncle is an extension of the lore surrounding the explosion and interest surrounding Quandale Dingle, as well as cartoonish sound effects, such as
My name is instead.
It basically works as a parody of the consistent oversaturation of meme culture. With billions of edits popping up every day in all feeds across the world, they end up all blending into the one concept. At any rate, it would appear this particular strain was created and voiced by Tickle My Tip, although because he's been banned from TikTok once before, it's difficult to tell when the original Goofy Uncle was posted. Many people think the voice is text-to-speech, but no, Tickle My Tip is really out here voicing every single iteration. He has that perfect gravelly tone ideal for movie trailer voiceovers, but it would appear he uses it for the greater good. Specifically, he uses it for a lot of shitposting.
I farted in my grandpa's breathing machine, and his lungs turned black.
Lines like "call me a rooster," "sticking my c in a cooter" are part and parcel of his phrasal repertoire, and for that he deserves a medal. It wouldn't be terribly surprising if someone did create a program emulating his iconic sound, just so that more goofy raps could bounce around the internet. It's interesting how his investment in expanding Quandale Dingle lore has allowed it to become a proper entity, in tandem with thousands of people consistently updating, mutating, and elevating his story to stratospheric proportions. On a side note, if you'd like to know how the name came to be so popular, I'd recommend watching this channel's video covering it. In fact, so popular has Quandale Dingle become that Tickle My Tip has been creating other names and personas to push out extra content related to this specific universe. It all ties into what was previously described as 21st century humor, jump cuts between memes, often sped up with goofy sound effects chugged in. It's such an intense wall of sound and clashing moments that it all seems to work together quite well. In fact, it does take a considerable amount of time and effort to make these types of videos. One has to make them flow together and choose the appropriate audio-visual combinations, which takes a bit of an eye for editing. You can even watch the process Tickle My Tip goes through on his newer TikTok account, It's Tickle Tip Son, demonstrating all the noises he makes himself in tandem with splicing beats together in order to make a brand new goofy art production. Another channel that he seems to contribute to online. Essentially, my goofy uncle effectively parodies a long line of parodies throughout the years, from simply satirizing creepypasta to creating entire extended universes involving people with ridiculous names and even more ridiculous backstories. What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson in next? Let me know in the comments below.
And remember, like and subscribe! Or else.